Congratulations! You must have just finished your island, or, even more likely, are probably suffering from some sort of decorating burnout. And now, you can't wait to pulverize the whole thing and start fresh with a brand new design concept in mind. Whichever reality is true for you, the end result of demolition is the same. Here's how to clear and flatten your island in no time flat. Get it? Flat? I cracked myself up. Let's go. First off, make sure to purchase 2 pipes from the Nook Miles machine at the resident services. These magical green tools are going to save you so much time getting around. On the off chance that you might not be familiar with how these pipes work, allow me to demonstrate. Place one right beside your house, or even inside if you wish, and then run off to whatever part of the island you want to clean up first. Make sure that your pockets have been emptied, and then go ahead and fill them back up. I'd suggest focusing on one small section of your island and cleaning all of the items there first, as this can help to break this colossal process down into more bite-sized chunks. Now that you've got your pockets full, head on back over to the green pipe that you placed nearby and press A to hop on in. It'll shoot you out at the other end wherever you place the second pipe. Do make sure that you don't have any other pipes tucked away somewhere else on the island, otherwise there'll be like a 50-50 chance that you'll pop out at the wrong place. Continue this process, focusing only on cleaning up all of the items that you can reach with relative ease. Again, this process can start to feel a little bit tedious and daunting, so remember to take it one area at a time. You can also use the cleanup function on your Nook phone. This will send the items nearest you to the storage bin at the resident services. At least for me, I feel like this tends to be even more tedious and time-consuming because of all the text that you have to go through each time you use this feature. Obviously, please use whichever item cleaning method you like best. There is also the option of selling items to Nook's Cranny if you know that you are for sure not going to want certain items for your next island design idea. This can also be a great way to make a few extra bells to help cover the cost of moving all of your buildings around and funding the new inclines and bridges that you'll need, because we all know that the villagers hardly ever contribute anything. Alright, after all your items have been poofed away and you've earned all the spare bells you could, it's time to hack it out. This is honestly my favorite part of breaking down an island. Please don't judge me. There's just something so satisfying about gallivanting around and chopping down trees left and right, having them leave their little woodlings all around crying, "Mommy, Mommy!" And it's like, all I can think about is, wow, you're going to make such a nice looking chair. I'm not crazy, I just really enjoy destruction. Anywho's, I definitely recommend just chopping down all of your trees. I don't think it's necessary to spare any because they're pretty cheap to purchase. Maybe just consider keeping a few fruits so that you can replant them later on. Alright, now that all the trees are gone, it's time to move on to the flowers and shrubs. There are a couple of ways to handle this. What I personally do is prioritize my hybrid flowers first, since they're the hardest to get. You can replant them along the beach where they won't sprout new flowers, or consider making a fenced area on the grass and plant a few flowers there so that they will sprout new flowers over the few days that it might take you to get all this cleanup done. Try to save as many hybrid flowers as you can, and as for the regular flowers, I tend to just sell them to Nook's Cranny using the green pipe technique that we talked about earlier. It is worth mentioning that you may want to move your villagers' houses to the beach first, so that you know what space you have left for replanting your hybrids. Just a thought. Another option, if you're a busy social bee, is to invite your friends or family over to your island. After you've added them as friends on your Switch, they can run around and help pick up all the extra unwanted flowers and shrubs and either sell them to Nook's Cranny, take them back to their own islands, or again, you could designate a specific spot on your island for everything to be collected. I like to think of it as a nice spring cleaning. Next comes the most terribly awful, dreadful part. Flattening. Ooh, shivers. I know of 2 general ways to go about this. One is to just flatten everything piece by piece. Make sure to either round the edge and then keep coming at it from this angle so you only have to hit each square once, or you can chip away every other square and then cut straight down the line. I like to break this process down to one area at a time time, and then after this area is cleared, I'll do a little decorating or mood boarding to get some fresh ideas flowing. This helps to break up some of the monotony of the flattening process. Alternatively, the second option is for all of you extensive planners out there. Before you begin flattening everything down, think about how you want your next island to look. If you know that you want a big mountain at the very back of your island, then you don't need to flatten that area. Sure, clean it up a bit so you have a solid block of land to play around with, but don't create extra work for yourself if you know that you're going to repurpose an area and create something similar to what was already there. It's just playing smart. Above all else, once you've finished clearing and flattening your island, take some time and just play. What is your favorite thing to do when you're not scurrying around and decorating? Let me know in the comments. Go say hi to all of your villagers that you've been neglecting. Perhaps consider gifting them something a bit more meaningful than another dinosaur fossil? Huh? I see you. I do it too. Maybe fly off to Happy Homes Paradise and practice some new design ideas on those cozy little islands. Spend some time fishing and bug catching, grab a coffee, and head out with Camden to gather some extra materials. Do any and all of the things that maybe you've been neglecting for a while. Hey, it happens to all of us, and it's nothing to worry about. Enjoy yourself. And until next time, bye!